So, hellos. It is time to hopefully continue our old person. I hope they're still there, and I hope people can hear me. I remember last time there were a few issues at the beginning, but I found the little earpiece and the microphone thingy somewhere, so I hope it's good. Alright, let's see if we can find our dude. Do you see? There he is, that shining, smiling face. Let's get started. And I'm also going to remove Kitty one more time. Maybe? Okay, I'm not going to move Kitty. Kitty will just be behind me. It is all fine. Alright, so yeah, I had found the Baldur's Side Sword and I was super happy about that. Alright, but what else was there? I'm gonna turn it down just a smudge. Just a sconch, as it were. Alright, let's see. I think it is time to take on the Bell Gargoyles? Maybe? We'll find out. Slowly but surely. Oh no, you're unblocked. Okay, there we go. We can see your feet and we can see its shell, I think. Or no, a Molly. It's a Molly. Silly Molly. I probably should have rested at the bonfire, but oh well. Let's see how this goes. I'm gonna at least... Alright. So at least I took out the mage. Alright. Come at me. It's not... Whoa. No, I have not memorized the game. Oh no. Yeah, but it's, another Baldur's Helm. Alright. Hey, Stank Buddy. AKA Texaroni. Alright, I'm actually going to go to the other... Too easy. I bet. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the blacksmith bonfire. And rest there. I did not like it. Just the system didn't click to me. Ooh, good dodge there. Oh, no potion drinking on my watch. And kick that shield guard away. Alright, so yeah, I'll rest of the blacksmith just in case I do die. I'd rather come in from this entryway than the other one. And, oh yeah, I remember now. I was actually partying with some people. Oh, no. Oh, well, if there's no... I think I might have already beaten this boss. If there's no summon signs there at that area where the 3 hollows were, usually that means that there's... I would have that area. Let's see. Probably so. We'll see. Hello. Do I have any more Titanite shards? Not enough. Okay. Well, let's go beat this guy. So, this is a Titanite demon. I don't really need to beat him now. He is kind of a later kind of person. And actually, yeah, let's not beat him now. We'll come back later when I've upgraded some materials. and my stats a bit more. If I had like a either a heavier weapon or better stats, I'd be doing a little bit more damage. Okay, all right. Well, oh yeah. Let's see. Do I have the basement key? I think that's the other way I can tell. Yes. So okay. So yeah, I have beaten the gargoyles. I'm pretty sure then. Also, there was one other way. Yeah. So I also got the Ring of Fap, aka Ring of Favor and Protection. So that means I did rescue the Lortec, and I pretty I kicked him off the cliff, I think. Oh, did not block that. Oh well. And a stab you. So, one thing I don't like about the Baldur's Night sword is it doesn't go through the defenses of, like, kind of the thicker shields. Like, if I had the Claymore that I was using, that would. And actually, let me double check here. Did I pick up? Yeah, I picked up the halberd. Oh my goodness. So I have two cats on my chair right now. One is in front and one is in back. And one decided to leap off. So yeah, that's fun. The cats are a little intense. So I am doing a little bit of this just to see if I could maybe get the some Baldur's Night armor. Like, I really like the chest piece. But also, it's a good way to get some Titanite shards that can further upgrade the sword. We probably don't, but... Oh, whoops. That's what I was trying to do. And maybe lucky? Yeah, Titanite shard, sweet. Alright. And this is just the easiest way to deal with these guys. I don't like the... Oh, no luck there. And then... Ah! Whoops. Ooh, good dodge. Not good enough, though. You know not to drink pots in front of an enemy. Come on. Ah! I did not expect him to do that. And look at me drinking pots in front of an enemy like a chump. Ah! As we each try our separate stabs up and downstairs, respectively. So I'm going to upgrade my sword real quick, and then I'm going to start heading over... I'm not going to rest at this bonfire just because it's, you know, a little wasteful. And I don't want to respawn everyone. So, going back to the area where the dragon knocked that skeleton, or the hollow, you know, off the screen last stream, or last time I streamed Dark Souls. So I gotta go there, and kind of by where Solaire was, there's a door that was locked there, and I'm going to be taking that and going down a kind of back way, and it actually is kind of the way to another shortcut to the bonfire by where the merchant that I killed to get the katana was. Or did I do that in this playthrough? Let me see. Yeah, I did. Because I'm a meanie poo. I might switch to the katana later. And the bells ringing means someone else has completed the Bell Gargoyles. Hence their name, the Bell Gargoyles. Alright, let's just get at full health just to deal with these chumps over here. Alright. Seriously, everyone's trying to drink up today. Whoa, that was a premature jump back. I don't need the long sword, really. So yeah, these arrows, you can kind of see, whoops, it will track you and bend and curve, like from Wanted. So yeah, but that's enough to level up. Let's see, if we level up Dex, we'll get a little bit more damage. If we level up Endurance, we'll get a few more swings and equipment loads. So I think for now, because I have enough Dex to equip everything I'm wanting right now, I'll start pumping up Endurance, because the more you can dodge and swing and stuff like that, the better you're going to be doing. So the dragon is not initially here, but if we just keep our eyes to the sky, the dragon will be coming, and hopefully I'll make it to the other side of the bridge. Not quite. That's okay. But all those chumps that were shooting at me, they are now dead. Or most of them are dead. I think there's one still alive. But anyways, so the basement key unlocks this door. And going down a very long ladder, let's slide. Slide. Like the penguin says. Alright, and then... Now this is the way to go, but before we do that, I'm going to go up these stairs and unlock a little shortcut, so we don't have to run across the bridge. Ah! Where the dragon will spawn and hurt and everything like that. So I just wanted to get out of there and just deal with these guys right here. And like I said, look at me. Yeah, so you can kind of see when he was blocking with the wooden shield, I didn't do as much damage, but it did still let me get a full swing off, as opposed to the bigger metal shields that the other hollows had. Yeah. Yeah, if I tried to do it on these jumps, it will bounce off like so. But then, usually what you want to do is just do an attack that usually will proc them into attacking, and then you can parry if you have a shield or something, you know, not two-handed. But if you're using something two-handed, usually you can just attack through their shield anyways. There you go. So, now I'm going to rest at this bonfire, and then go back to the shortcut, and repair the little equipment I have. Can't level up yet, so off we go. And we'll just run back in there and head down to where we will find some truly horrible enemies. Whoa, that guy definitely tracked a bit. Thank you for the battle axe. I'll take poor care of it. And head down to where we'll find some doggies. They're mean doggies though, not regular doggies like the ones on the couch. Oops, I meant to just regular block that. But yeah, you can see that they are very dodgy. So that's what they do. Now, there's one more dog that's over here. And the status effect that they're inflicting on me is bleed. So if I get hit too many times, my health will just go down in one huge chunk. And these guys will also take your damage and health down in one huge chunk. Especially if they do that little, that wild swingy combo, if you're not able to take them down. Otherwise they will just go boom, 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 you're stun locked, and then you're dead. So, there you go. Hopefully, you want them to kind of do that little, like, leaping thing, because then you can just do a little stab or a swing or something like that while they're recovering. So, the reason why I wanted to kind of take care of those guys first is I might be retreating back because ba-boom, ba-boom, there we go. Doors get kicked open and these guys start appearing. Now you don't want to have your back to them because they will backstab you. They're one of the few enemies in the game that can do so. and that is kind of painful. And it's kind of crazy whoop, that their small little shields are able to block. Ah. Yeah, so this is why I wanted to kind of clear out the area just in case. Just in case I had to make a withdrawal. Because I'm not running away, I'm just strategically withdrawing. So when they bust open the door, one of them up here has a mail breaker. It's kind of like a small rapier. I'm not a huge fan of it personally, but it's what the sorcerer starts with. So you can go hata, yatai, buddha, and then you can also do a heavier kind of stab, like so. Again, not something I prefer. And actually, I think with these guys, I'm going to actually use the claymore so I can kind of break their guards and stuff like that. So let's rush in because there's going to be a few more of them. Also dogs. So whoops. Well, not whoops. That was very intentional. Ah. And I think there is one more doggy. One more doggy somewhere. Alright, sweet. So, and this is one of my favorite looking armor sets in the game. So I'm going to keep the Baldur's Helm, but I am going to switch out this kind of bland leather armor for black leather armor. Even though it's not as defensive in some regards, and is a little bit heavier, but I just like the look. Yeah. Alright, so this is a boss, and before we tackle this boss, there's one more kind of shortcut that we can try to unlock. And by try, I mean I'm gonna think that we can. So he will surprise you and backstab you if you just keep running straight for this guy. I'm definitely not sore or anything about that from my first time playing. Anyways, so the boss in there will let us unlock this door, which will lead us down into one of my least enjoyed areas. Oh, dude, you saw me coming up the stairs. You saw me coming up the stairs. Okay, so here is a fancy little merchant lady here.
You still have your senses about you.
For now.
Why won't you buy some of my moss? I need your souls.
Well, let's see. The moss that she's talking about reduces different kinds of, like, status effects. The main one that is going to be really annoying in the area after next is poison. The one that's worse than that, though, is toxin. So I like to have at least 2 of these on hand, and I'll probably find more of this along the way, but just in case I don't find any. Because toxin is basically super poison, and it hurts a lot. So this kind of tunnel seems familiar because it's from the very first area. So we've kind of wound our way all the way around back, and here we are. And here's our little rat buddy that we go from to. So I do want to try to rest here. I'm looking the other way. And that was the lucky swing. Ah, I don't want to fall. Alright, yeah, I'd rather not be locked into these guys just because I might walk off a weird way. Alright, So I'll be... Well, actually, let's see. Can I equip both the Baldur's Side Sword and the thing? Oh, yeah, I can. Sweet. So even better. So I can kind of switch back and forth whenever I need to. I didn't know if I had enough to quit. Wait. So the heavy weapon for when I need to pierce through attacks and stuff like that, and then the lighter weapon for fun time enemies. So, alright. So for now, let's go in with our lighter weapon. Should be doing enough to kill these beginning folks. Yep. And stab right there. And then we go on back up. Dodge the firebomb. Slash. Slash. And then stab. Oh, the hollow pipes and stuff that I picked up from the other guys, they're, I don't know, I kind of like the look, but not as much as the black leather armor, and it's just not worth looking to, in my opinion. Anyways, running back, and now this way I only have to take on 2 of those thief guys instead of the thieves and the dogs and the flame guys, so. You weren't even pointing the right way, guy. Come on. You can do better than that. I don't even count him as an enemy. Ah! Alright, well, this can be annoying, so let's just go smash. And then smash. Oh yeah, there are 2 dogs that you have to face here. Now let's see if this sword can take them in. Ah! Whatever works. Alright, so yeah, so we don't have to do all of that. And you know what? Let's have a random buddy join in. El Beto. Let's have some fun with this demon in here. And we will do our proper bow. Where is the bow? Yes, here is the bow. Whenever they come in, to be polite. Hello, how you be with your Drake sword? Alright, let's hop in and let's get started. Alright, so we walk right in, and then he is just already pretty good. Yeah. And definitely doesn't want to be in that there. Alright, so now it's just the dogs are honestly the most annoying part of the fight, in my opinion. Because everything else is just, and because I have a 100% blocking shield, it might take some stamina, but it's more of a sure thing than trying to dodge. Because sometimes his dodge is a little too nice. And you know what? Thank you very much. Alright. Well, let's get out of here and go to the desk. We will probably get invaded along the way there, which is somewhat annoying, but it's okay. Hello, Chell. How are you? Alright, I'm gonna take a little drinky drink before I continue. Alrighty. An imminent baddie. Don't body shame someone. Alright. I will be the shield that you all bounce off of. Tahaha. So one way, if you're kind of worried about if you're being invaded or not, if you select your homeward bone or your soapstone or something like that, that will tell you if it gets grayed out. It means that you are in the process of being invaded. All right. Oh, hello. Bye-bye. So there are some doggos and stuff down there. I do want to take care of everything up here first. And then we'll go down. Because there's not only doggos, our good friends the doggos. There's also this guy, who's called the Butcher. There's also one more dog kind of hanging back there. I will, take care of it. Whoa, that was closer than I'd like. Alright. No, I do not want to do that. Alright. Let's try this again. Hello. How are you? Are you ready to die? And there are more friends down there. If you're doing a strength build character, his butcher knife, it's actually an axe, basically. But it's a pretty good weapon. So there is kind of a semi-hidden way down here to jump down if you'd like. I'd prefer to go a little bit of the long way. Jumping just post the dogs. There's another guy down here. There he is. Hello. Goodbye. And once we get out of here, we could go that way, but let's wait. Let's wait for this gentleman to make his way down. Hello. Ow. Okay, so that did not work like I wanted. I was trying to parry and he parried me instead. Because there's so few of this enemy in the game, I haven't really mastered his timings as much. Okay. I'll just take him out like that. I wanted to be fancy. It pays not to be fancy. And we can wear a sack over our head. I'm okay with that. You know what? There's someone back there, but I already missed one guy in another doorway, so we're not doing a rescue run. We're not going to rescue a lot of people. I'm not that kind of hero, okay? I'm sorry. All right. So down we go. Ooh, there is a pretty little treasure item right there, but if we look up, it's hard to see. But something will come down on our heads and start eating our heads. So it's not that good of an item anyways. So we'll just keep on going. Keep on keeping on. So yeah, those are what would be popping onto our heads. So let's see, do I have any spare fire bombs? Just regular fire bombs though. I do not. Okay, well then, let's, we'll just try to run through. It should be fine. yeah, we can try to fight these guys, but they are just kind of tanky to our weapon. If we had something that did like fire or anything like that, then that would be a little bit better. But we don't, so we're just going to move on. Alright, so we got this bonfire lit. Let's take a minute to repair, relax, level up. And we'll kindle this one, so we'll get it up to 10 flasks. Because this is kind of a little bit of a longer area, in a way. Oh my goodness, Kitty. Kitty, you're scratching my back. You're scratching my back. That's fine. Oh, so when someone kindles a bonfire, you get a random chance to get an additional flask. So now I have 11 flasks. It's not that I'll always have 11 flasks, but the next time because if I go down below 11 or whatever, I'm just going to go back to whatever maximum my current kindled bonfire gives me. So. Anyways, let's just keep pumping up endurance a little bit. I want to get that up to probably 25-ish, and I'll probably do a little bit more along the damage scaling. But the more you can swing, the more damage you do. It's a little too early to summon people. I like to summon them whenever we're about to head to the boss. Otherwise I feel bad, like I'm wasting time. Maybe it's just me. Alright, so these rats turn and scurry at first, but then they will get brave and start attacking you. So a Great Axe. If you've got a strength-based character, that's a really good weapon because that does, I think it's A scaling, there's an A scaling axe, but still, that's C scaling with a lot of attack. Unfortunately, I'm not doing a strength type build at the moment. So, that rat pops out of this crate, surprising you. But if you have some sort of like ranged weapon, like a short bow or throwing knife or something like that, if you throw it at the crate beforehand, nothing's in it. It's Schrodinger's crate. Great. Rat. I meant. Anyways, so then we have some more scaredy cat rats here, and we pick up the sewer chamber key. What that unlocks is that door I had previously unlocked already. Because I have the master key, I can unlock a lot of the different doors, but normally you have to wait for a key like this. So we will go through this little pocket. It's not a boss, it's just another area, but we do have some larger rats, rotuses, rodents of unusual size, and we also have a little sorcerer here. So let's just take them out, and if the rats hit you, they will start giving you poison damage. Oh, did he drop something? Ooh. Well, that's a lucky get. Hold on, I'll get rid of these guys. So, if you're in a multiplayer game, you might have seen that part where, I forget if I let the mage do that in my run initially, but if he does his little dance, he levels up the power of everyone around him. If you're playing in a game with a friend, you can use that item if you have the stats for it, which let's find out. You need 24 intelligence. Well, let's see if I can still do it. Alright. I'm dancing here, I'm dancing! Alright. I don't think I can do it, because I don't have the intelligence. Yeah, oh. Still, it's a pretty fun dance. Alright, so I'll go back to Claymore. So there is one of these things in our way, and I do want to kill it. like I said, if we have some sort of fire weapon, which we could get a little bit later on, then that would be a lot easier. And green Titanite shards, they upgrade kind of elemental abilities and stuff like that on weapons and stuff. So I don't want to drop down there yet. So let's jump over. Alright, and then let's find the biggest Rotus that this level can provide. Its bark is... Oh. I was about to say, its bark is much worse than its bite. But, let's go ahead and try to heal up a little bit. Alright. Ah. I was hoping to stun it before. Okay. Normally this is a fairly easy fight. I am just making it a lot harder than it needs to be. Alright, let's get it. Alright. Gotta have content. Yeah, throwing for content. I think that's what the speaker said. So there's little hokey things here and stuff like that. So if I had dropped down the way from where the butchers were, if I went through the area with the crates, that would take me up here. And what you get up here is a spider shield, which gives you additional resistances to poison and stuff like that. I do want to go back and get it. I'm just going to wait until after I go through this one. So we'll do a little slide down here. And you want to slide on either the... Well, actually, you want to just slide on the left, because I think the right will still take you down the waterfall. It's not a dead end, but it can be if you're not careful. So the reason why I do that, though, is going back up here and opening this up. And now we have our shortcut unlocked. So we don't need to go through all that nonsense. So actually, I am going to go ahead and before I whoop, they're all back in here. Alright, this should be fine. So there is a... Oh, I did not realize how long my health was. So there is a type of covenant, and I haven't really gone into covenants or anything like that yet, but there is a covenant that you can join called the Gravelord Covenant, basically, or whatever. You can set up basically bad zones for other players by infecting their worlds and stuff like that with these kind of weird things. I've actually very rarely seen them, unfortunately. I would love to show you, but like honestly, it doesn't really come up for me very much. And I'm just... Ow. Teach me for trying to pop a potion from it. I think that's death number 5 or 6? I don't know. Anyways, yeah. Doggos are mean. They don't like me. I don't know why. Anyways, back we go, getting our souls. And also, I definitely want to be alive at this point, just because there is a specific person I want to meet. And you can only meet them if you're alive. Alright. So let's try that one more time without as much of an oops, at least. Now those butcher guys, they are only one-time spawns. So that guy, he's not coming back. Like I said, I don't fight them very often, so I don't get a chance to practice timings and parries as much as I would on some of these other guys. And let's just go. Let's just go to where we want to be. I also believe the big rat is the same in that they will not spawn again. I forget. It has been a minute since I've gone for the spider shield, actually. Oh, there we go. Okay. And mainly because it's been a minute since I've played a proper sword and shield type character. So in comparison with the other game, with the other sword, it's a little bit weaker physically because you can actually attack with your shield if you want to. But the stability is the same. It's a little bit less lightning resistance, just barely. But overall, it's a lot better because it's lighter weight. It still gives you 100% physical resistance, and it also gives you innate resistance to poison, which, again, the next area is going to have a lot of. So we'll go down this way, and we're going to climb back up, and we're going to become alive. Let's see if we have enough souls to level up. I might spend a little bit, actually, to get some more endurance and the like. We do. Alright, let's see. We are getting pretty good on that equip load. Let's go ahead and bump up resistance. No. Never, ever, ever bump up resistance. It is the worst. Unless you're going for a max level character like 7 something, no reason to. So anyways, let's get dexterity up a little bit. Because, yeah, I do believe that the Baldur's Side Sword is primarily a dex weapon. I'll probably switch up to something else. I might go to the katana once I get a few things to level that up with. And yeah, because I have too many strength type characters. I'm not super wanting to go like big bulky weapons and stuff. So we'll do katanas. I hope that is not too stereotypical. Alright, so and I forgot the reason why I went to the bonfire. I forgot to become alive. Now, if I do see someone who's wanting to be summoned, I will actually bring them out, because the next guy is kind of a mini-boss, essentially. They're an invader. So instead of a normal invader, like there's another player or something like that, there's themed invaders throughout different parts of the game. So the first one that you meet is called Kirk. And he has spiked armor, so that if he rolls into you, you actually take damage. I am sorry, Kitty. I'm sorry I'm taking it for space. Oh, Kitty. She is not in the best of moods. But more... So you might see that the... even though they did some decent damage on me, the amount of poison they actually inflicted was not that bad. And it went down a little bit faster as well. So, when we get to about here, our thing goes away, because I believe it's about here-ish, if I'm remembering right. Again, it's been a minute. Dark Knight Kirk! Hello, Sir Kirk. No. Unfortunately, he is not the brightest. Oh. That roll for me, baby. I can do this all day. I'm Captain Dark Souls. Viola. So, when you kill an invader, you get a humanity, and you also sometimes get an item. I think this one did actually drop something. That way, I think. Or maybe not. Maybe just drop that. Well, you encounter him 3 different times throughout the game. And I think the other times he does drop some. Anyway, so there's a lot of weird mounds here, but weirder yet are these little fishy things. They are basilisks. If I stand in their mist too long, I will die, and I will get cursed, which is the worst status effect in any of the Basically, your max health goes down by half. You, I don't think you can become alive, either. Hello. Oh, nope. So, these are other people in other games who have been cursed. It doesn't matter if you break them. I did convince one of my friends, whose first time it was to go through Dark Souls, that if you touch those, you also get cursed. So one time there was like a hallway full of them, and he was like, "Oh no, what do I do?" I was just like, "You gotta reset, buddy. You just gotta go back to the bonfire, rest, and reset." It was a little mean. I mean, it's not too many times that you can troll someone without killing them. But anyways, yeah. So if you slide down the waterfall, this is where you end up, and you end up in the middle of a bunch of them. So it's, definitely just better to... Oh. Yeah, so you can see the status didn't go up as fast as it could have. If you're alive, that helps prevent the status effects from affecting you as much. But there is an item that I did want to pick up here. So, oh yeah, it's because I have the Havel's ring. Will I be fat rolling? Yes. Let's see, will I still be fat rolling if I take this? No, I will not. So, okay. So, the Ring of the Evil Eye, every time you kill something, you actually get a little bit of health back. So, I like to keep that on for a little bit at least. So, until I'm full on health, and then I'll switch back or whatever. So, another tricky pit. I saw you, buddy. If I saw you, mean I've done this dozens and dozens of times. So, okay, I probably should have seen that coming. Alright, anyway, so now it's time to face the boss. I have a bunch of flasks. I'm alive. I'll just go back and see if anyone's there to be summoned. If not, then I will just go fight the boss. And I always get a little bit lost in here. Once I see the rats, I know I'm on the right track. Okay, yeah, there we go. Right. And... alright, yeah, here we go. Let's summon Madino. Let's go, buddy. And there's a merchant over there. I'll talk with them after the fight, because that is the direction that we will need to go. And... Madino, are you coming? I thought Madino. Maybe they already got something into a different world. So you can kind of see the health bar once I kill these guys. No, Madino, no. So yeah, I went up a little bit. Alright, I will go by the bonfire. I won't rest at it because I am doing pretty good on health. And I don't want to respawn a bunch of things. And sorry, again, I'm kind of a little bit off-center because I'm blocking these. Wait. Alright, doesn't look like anyone's here to be summoned, so we'll just head on to the boss. I don't need help on every boss. It's mainly for them to get some extra, souls and stuff. That's it. I could take this. All right, down we go. And you know what? Well, actually, yeah. Let's go ahead and talk. Let's talk with this gentleman. Actually, I don't want to accidentally get invaded and die and then have to rekindle and everything like that. So let's just take out the boss first. Now this is another spot where you can summon Solaire. So I'll go ahead and do that because Solaire's our buddy. We got to have our golden buddy. I forget where it is. You can also summon Lortek if you left him alive for whatever reason. Again, the Ring of Favor and Protection is just so good. Max health, max equipment load, max so many things. Alright, here we go. Knight Solaire, come on down. Let's have some fun. Alright, and a heavy crossbow. Now here's the thing though. In order to complete his kind of ultimate quest line, he has to remain alive throughout the fight. There is a good chance he might do some stupid things and not stay alive. We shall find out. So this is how I relax after potentially. I took it into the post and computers were amazing. They will get back to me in a few days. Let me know if it's good or not. Oh yeah, so by the way, when you first see that, it's like, oh, a little alligator. I can take a little alligator. Oh, that's a lot of teeth. That's a lot of teeth. That's a lot of teeth. Alright. So he'll do this move, which means he's either going to start charging, or he might start banging around. So I actually would like to go ahead and use this item. Yeah, see, Knight Solaire is already taking some heavy damage. And we'll go ahead and... So he'll fly up, turn around. He can do a... He can also do a grab. So yeah, if you get off that tail, you get a Dragon Queen Great Axe, which is super good again if you're going strength build. I am not good. So yeah, I'm doing this two-handed just because I could use that extra line. Alright, hello. And you usually don't want to be in front of him because if he charges, that is a lot of damage. Right to the side. And he can do a grab and basically swallow you up into his teeth. And that would be his tail swipe if he had a tail. You might not feel that yet. Oh, whoa! So yeah, that could have been a bad thing. Alright. Let's finish him off before he again. Oh, I am? Pretty quiet? Okay, I will fix the volume, hopefully, in just a moment. Thank you for the heads up. Alright. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to try a little bit of this. And I'm going to try to... Well, first I'll pick this up. That's the Warrior's standard equipment. Alright, let me see what I can do about this. Alright. Okay. Settings. Let's see. Where's audio stuff? It's under... It can't be under audio? Adjust the microphone level. Adjust... Alright. Let's... Boop boop. Okay. I think this is good. Okay. Boop boop boop. Beep bop. Boop bop. Boop. Okay, so this was the original level. This is higher level. I'll leave it there. And just let me know if that is too loud now. Okay, let me know if that's too loud now. I bumped it up several levels. So, sorry about that. Anyways, yeah, so I got a lot of souls. The smart thing to do would be to go back to the bonfire and rest. I should probably do that, actually. Normally I just try to rush for Blighttown and just hope I make it to the next area, but I have not had the best luck of doing that. So, alright. That rat is jamming out. Own music in its head. Alright, so... Ow. There we go. We get a little bit of health back from that. Okay, so now we'll talk to this folk.
Hi, Shemai, and good day to you. I'm Donald of Xena. I'm just a peddler of sorts. I adore trinkets and oddities, so I trade for them.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and I don't need any of those. The bottomless box, sure. I'll just put in a lot of stuff. So the crystal stuff, it's usually not usually, it's almost always a lot more powerful than what you got, but the bad thing is you can't repair it. So there is a spell though, unless they patched it, I forget the repair spell that might work. Also, this is where you get boss armor. Right now, all you can wear is his armor, which is okay. It's a little dorky. I'm good.
Well, I'm certain we will make a good trade eventually, so I am willing to share some tips. If you see kindling in the catacombs, use divine weapons. That will repair the reassembling skeletons.
That is a very good tip.
That was a fine trade. I have this funny feeling we'll meet again soon. We'll make another fine trade, of course.
So yeah, you meet back with him later on to get boss armor, basically. Oh yeah, I need to go back and rest and do all that stuff. So let's see. I'll equip that one actually, since I'm still fast rolling. But is my volume doing better now, or do I need to turn the mic volume down or up? I'm just trying to think here. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. Every time you use the ability of this weapon, it does a lot of durability damage. So, yeah, you only get so many uses out of it. So, what I am now going to do is access this box, and I'm going to toss a lot of the stuff I don't plan on using, just so it makes it easier to access the stuff I do plan on using. It's totally just a quality of play thing. Yeah, I don't think I'll use the stick. Yeah, so yeah, 380 damage compared to even my Claymore doing 123. Whole lot of damage, but you need 50 strength to even think about using it. I mean, you only need like maybe like 35, 40 to do it two-handed, but still, that's a commitment I am way too far away for, and definitely not going to use it. I just like to have it if I want it. All right, and I'll keep the halberd actually, just in case I want to change it up there. And I don't need any of those shields. Okay. And then let's go to this. I'll keep the warrior stuff. I'll toss in that. I don't want that anymore. I don't need any of this hollow nonsense. All right. All right, cool. And yeah, so let's see. Compared to what we have now, the hard leather armor it's a little bit better, but man, does it weigh quite a bit more. Yeah, and it makes a slow roll. I might keep it for later. I'll put away the black or the hard leather gloves. Let's see. I do like how these look a little bit more than the other ones. Let's see. Yeah. Let's just do a double check. Because this is Fashion Souls. I'm sorry. I thought... You might have thought I was playing Dark Souls. I'm actually playing Fashion Souls. I'm sorry. Yeah, at least for the character I'm doing, I think I'm going to stick with the hard leather boots. Does that make me slow roll? Nope. Alright, fair enough. Let's put away those, again, for quality of life entertainment. So goodbye to those. We'll keep the hard leather armor and move on. Alright, so what was I looking at? I thought there was something else I was looking at. Oh yeah, it was mainly armors. Okay, and also leveling up. That's the most important thing, I think. So let's get that to 25, and then let's get our dex up. Let's see, so if we get that up, that's 155 versus 150. So yeah, we'll definitely be pumping that up a bit more. And yeah. So let's see if that gets us to that endurance level gets us high enough to fast roll. No, not quite. We'll go ahead and equip Havel's Ring for now. Yeah. And will that let me have the Claymore as well? It will. Havel's Ring is so amazing. It's a great... If you can get it, it's well worth it. So I'll go ahead and put the black leather armor away as well. Alright, cool. So with the next area, I am probably going to switch to the Claymore a little bit. I am definitely wanting to try to upgrade the katana, though, at some point whenever I find another blacksmith, which I don't want to go all the way back, and it is going to be a while until I find another one. So, and I'll take out these rats real quick, just because they might drop me a humanity. So, also one thing, if you're in kind of tight quarters, and that's getting bounced off walls, two-hand your Baldur's Side sword, and then you can do vertical slicing. So, but yeah, I'm going to be two-handing this bad boy for a minute. But even though the shield is on my back, I'm still going to have a natural resistance to the to poison, which there's going to be a lot of down here. Oh, hello. Hello. So anyways, that's the end of our playthrough. I think it's been a very fun time. Yeah, I think we're done. I think we're done here. I think we're done. No, this is a cheesy trick. Just stand over here, and they will eventually just walk or swing themselves off. Or, if they refuse to do that, you can just do this. Ow. Ow. Again. So not quite intentional. But yeah, normally they should just kind of find their way to throwing themselves off here. Like so. Alright, and there's 3 of them. So I'll do that for 2 of them. I just don't want to deal with all of them at the same time. You know what, actually, let's just get everyone activated. Come on, guys, let's go. Because actually, I remembered there is a toxic shooter around the corner. Yep, they are not the brightest. And sometimes they will just leap themselves off. Come on. You're so close, buddy. You're so close. You're so close. No, why? Come on. Come on. Yeah, I think they can smell that their friend jumped off. Maybe? Nope. Nope. All right, cool. All right, then I will just maybe. Oh. Yeah. They were only momentarily smart. And then they failed their intelligence check the next time. So all right. You'll be seeing a little white sliver start kind of shooting past the screen here. Like that. And this is the reason why I took... Yep. Alright, toxic. So, I am going to need to use that thing real quick before I die. Yeah, so in that time, I already lost a whole ton of life. And it's easy to actually not have proper equipment or armor. I do believe the spider shield does help with the resistance to this. But yeah, it's easy to get like one shot. Oh my god. Well, that sucks. Ah! Nope. Alright. Let's try to climb up before... Oh. Yeah. Bye-bye. So sometimes you get stuck on a ladder like that, and it's horrible. But fortunately, those toxic guys are only spawn once. So once you kill them, they are done. Unfortunately, those big guys, they will come back. So we'll just have to cheese them a little bit one more time. And of course, I need to... I do want to spend the majority of this playthrough as alive as possible to give us that extra threat of... Yeah, they can kick you down or push you up or whatever. Honestly, I probably should be upping my vitality a little bit, but I'll do that. I'll do that later. All right. But honestly, I could also have punched up, but I just knew I was not going to make it. Like, I just did not have enough health to survive. Because basically that toxic works super fast, as you might have noticed. So for future reference, let's, instead of panicking and putting it somewhere where I cannot easily get, let's do that and that. There we go. Alright. So it is a little ways to... Whoa, okay. I didn't realize he was coming that fast. Alright, come on aboard the drop-down train. I am right here. I am right here. You're so close, buddy, so close. One more time. One more time. One more. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Right here. I'm right here, buddy. Ah, okay. He's too smart. Woo, okay. I almost fell off myself. Alright, yeah, so that's why I don't want to fight these guys on this kind of area. It's a lot easier to swing around them and hit them from behind and stuff like that. Alright. But whenever they're doing their little thing like that... Ooh, a dung pie. I just picked that right up off the ground. I was like, ooh, this could be handy. I'll just pick up some crap. Some literal crap off the ground. But, yeah, I forget if that was in last time's playthrough or not. I think that's the item that the guy used to give me toxin. He had a bunch of these and was throwing them at me, so, because he was basically saying that I was poop. I was poop. When they do that roar, that is a good time to... Oh, I went too fast for them. Oh no, come on. Come on, I'm right here, buddies. I'm right here. I'm right here. I'm right here. I'm right here. Okay, well, I'll do that to you then. If you want to do that. I just want to make sure he's not coming back. Okay. Eh. A large club. Large clubs are okay. Alright. So we can just kind of do this. It's a little samey, but I don't want to risk all the humanity and souls I've kind of garnered and die in a silly way. Oof. Hello. Babushka. Alright. So let's... 2, 3... 1, 2, 3. So they can jump up and grab you and start biting into you like some sort of weird demon-y thing. So where are the guys that came? Yeah, there you are. There you are. Hello. 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 Oh, another one. Hello. Yeah, there were 2 that came down the ladder. Alright. Let's go down the ladder here. Maybe he won't hear me. Oh. Yeah. That's the thing that can grab you and take you out a little bit. Alright. So with all that done, let's heal up a bit and then move forward. And I think the guys with the staves can actually spit poison, maybe? I forget. I might be wrong. Alright, but yeah. So anyways, we are about to hit the area that is just super unfriendly to everyone and everything, including frame rates. At least in the old version. In the old version of this, yeah, the frame rate just went... Pretty much. anyways, so there's definitely a lot of ways to go. So I do kind of want to get the ninja armor, but if you get the ninja armor, you can't get the ninja sword. So let's get the ninja armor first. And hey, don't shift on me. Don't you shift on me. So yeah, it is right here, I believe. Yeah. Well, the reason why I can't go full ninja is I have to basically find my way up there, and this is already looking like a bit of a maze, as you can probably kind of tell. And also, one wrong step and you will fall all the way to the bottom and you will lose your life. So let me see if this is what gets me all the way back up, because if so, then that's great. No, it is not. Yay, those are all sorts of fun noises. Alright, you can tell that where ladders are because they have the little lamps, or sorry, torches, I should say. Torchai. No, I think torches is the plural. So let's see. Yeah. Alright, now these can breathe fire. And there is another toxic guy. Ah, dear. Alright, so. But we can rest here. We can rest here at this bonfire. I just have to survive. Alright, great. Alright, so let's pump up Dex a little bit more to do a little bit more damage. And, okay. So, let's see if I can get all the way back up. I don't think I can, though. Because what I want to do is head back up there. I think the first step, though, is there's a great shield down one of these pathways. I just forget which. Honestly, I'm not going the great shield route anyways, but I'll still grab it just to show off. Ah, hello. Yeah. So they can breathe fire. I didn't realize they did that much damage. Oh no. Well, it'll give me time to kind of switch outfits a bit. Alright, let's do it. Hello. I am Ninja Boy. Let's see. There is definitely a marked difference in the defense rating for this. But this has a much higher poison resist, which I will definitely need soon. So with that said, I don't need that anymore, and I could use that to boost up my defense if I'm about to... Whoa, why am I so slow? Weird. Oh, well, the Shadow Gauntlets are also a little bit better, and let's see. The Shadow Leg... I don't like the Ninja Leggings, though. I don't like those. I'm gonna stick with the... Oh, but such poison resist. Alright, I'll stick with the Ninja Leggings for now. And... yeah, we're back at fast rolling, so cool. Alright. Two and a 3. First dog. Second dog. I don't mean to be killing all these dogs. I don't like that, but... Alright. So while you're in this, I don't think that you can get hit by the, Ah. Alright. I'm going to back up a little bit while my poison meter goes down. No, don't tell Jenna that. Don't tell Jenna. No. No one's getting hurt. Except for me. I'm the only one who's getting hurt here. It's fine. It's fine. Don't tell on me, guys! Jenna, go back to sleep. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Alright, so let's just start dropping down. Yeah, like I said, because I went this way, it's just going to be hard / annoying to go back for the ninja sword. I can if I want to. I'll let you all tell me if I should go back for the ninja sword, because I already have a katana. It would just be another katana. Would you like to see me get 2 katanas? That's basically what you're wanting, if you want me to go back for that. Oh, equilibrium. So I like the Genkata. Get off my ladder. Ah! Okay, well, I guess I got off his ladder. I don't remember a scene like that in Equilibrium, though. Maybe, but it has been many years since I've seen it. Oh, that's where you are. Hello. Alright, got him taken care of. Alright, so yeah, this is where the Eagle Kite Shield is, I think that is. Or Eagle Shield, okay. So that's your technical first great shield of the game. It's good if you're going for a really tanky build, which I'm not doing the best job of that ATM. So let's go this way, and we will just jump down here. Oh, well, let's not bother this fellow. This fellow obviously has a lot of things on his mind, and we don't need to go after that at all, ever. Now you can take it out with ranged weaponry, and honestly, I could attack it, but I am just not. I don't wanna at the moment. There's also a better way to attack it. I think this is the way. Oh, hello. Trying to poison me. Sucker. Alright, yes. Okay, so we'll go this way, if I can get up. Alright. Ow. Ooh, I should probably heal. Okay. Alright. So you can see kind of there's ways to go down there. We'll get down there. You don't need to go just jumping off here. We'll get there. But this is the other way to attack this guy. Without him flailing everything at you and doing you lots of pain. I mean, it could be a them. I mean, it's alien enough, it's probably a them. Let's not presume any pronouns. Alright, and then you get to pick up a pyromancy that kills you. Seriously, that pyromancy, it drains your health, but makes you super powerful. I like doing it with, hello. So unfortunately no easy, cheap way to kill this one. So we just gotta do some rectal surgery. Anyways, yeah, so then we yeah, I like using the pyromancy, power within, in conjunction with the Evil Eye ring because I'm killing things pretty fast, and I'm also recovering a little bit of health. Now, if I wanted to make that leap down there and potentially die, because I forget the other way to go there. We'll see. We'll see. Because I think there's a whip down there, and, you know, using a whip might be fun. Let's find out. Let's... Can I get to it from here at all? I forget. Nope, it's directly above me. Alright, chat, what do you think? Should I go for the whip? With a chance of Mardar? Or just move past whip? Once I get into the swamp proper, I am not coming back. Alright. Ooh, can I get it back up there? I think I can, if I go this way. Yeah. So I do want to take out one... Ooh. I can... Yeah, I can make it back. Okay. I was just making sure I could make it back up there. Yeah. So actually, that's a really good thing I equipped that... the Shadow Armor, because it gave me that little bit of a poison protection to get hit a second time by it. So yeah, I'll keep that on for the time being. I do really like the Falchion and Scimitar. It's just, I don't know. It's a fun weapon. Also, if you've seen, like, oh my gosh. Like, Ouroboros, his original, like, kind of fan favorite build was the Elite Knight armor set with a Falchion and Dark Moon Blade. So, anyways. So yeah, we will... And I am probably... Well, not probably. The Wanderer set is definitely another one of my favorite sets. So I'll probably be switching to that after... Oh, hello. Oh, I thought it was alive. Okay. I'll probably be switching to that after the Blighttown area. But yeah, first we will try to get our whip. Yeah, you can see it kind of right there-ish. So, alright. Alright, let's hopefully... Hey, hey, there we go. Got that whip. Alright, whip is not good for this area. It's just fun to find it. So... Alright, let us now go to... Wow. Let's go down here. And down here. Ah! That was a good balance act. Down there. And then... you don't need to be concerned about all this, all these torches near the wood. It's fine. Oh, whoops. Yeah, it's probably better to use this two-handed. Oh, hello. And again, because I am wearing the Shadow Armor, the poison is not nearly advancing as much as it normally would. But that's not going to make a lick of difference in a moment. Oh, right. Okay. So there's one little extra part I forgot to do before coming down here. So actually, we will be able to go back and get that katana sword. So here's the swamp. Every moment you spend in it poisons you. So unless you are super fast and make it to these different landmarks, like so, you will just get poisoned. So here is the bonfire that will cure us of said poison. And we are actually going to not shortcut, but we're going to make our way up the ladder, or up a series of ladders going the other way to get back up top. Excuse me. So, dragon scale. If we were a part of the Way of the Dragon, you could take a dragon form if you put enough scales into becoming that faith, basic, or covenant. And you can do like an area stun and other stuff like that. And now I do want to explore this area before we go take on the boss, but in order to explore it properly, we need to get a ring that will let us move through the swamp a lot easier. So we have to go back to the very beginning of the game. And by the very beginning, I mean the very beginning of the game. Because when we go back there, a lot of stuff has actually changed a bit. There we go. That was luck. Ish. So we're going to be taking this back up. There's another armor set that you can get along the way up here, and it's okay. I will probably not go out of the way for it, but we'll see. What I will go out of the way for, though, is... Alright, this way. So... Oh, wrong way. Whoops. Okay, this is fine. I can still get something extra over here, it's just not... I thought I was one level higher than I was. So, when you go here, yeah, this is where the armor and stuff is. I just normally don't like crossing that bridge just because I am not a fan of it. And if you're a sorcerer, Remedy fixes all of these problems that I'm having right now. So, alright, let's cross this. Alright. Good job. I'm surprised I made it. Where is the next ladder up? There it is. Alright. Okay, so you know those guys that spawn one time and do toxic? I'm about to go into a room full of them. Alright, so I'm going to just take one out at a time and then retreat until my toxic level goes to a suitable level and then do it again. The reason why I'm doing this is because in here, yeah, all those are fun and dangerous. The reason why I'm doing it is down here is a... Alright, let's just do it. Alright. So I will do that in just a moment. I want to kill one more guy that is in here. Ow. Alright. And then actually... I'll let him run away. So he's the last one. Unfortunately, though, it's... In order to get to him, I have to make a weird jump. And sometimes the jump is fine. Sometimes it's not the funnest. Because of that. Oh, I probably will die. Or maybe not. Or maybe so. Alright, so there's a few more dogs in here. But yeah, this is all to get another bonus to Estus Flask skills. And we're going to retreat a bit. Bring him out here, and I know he's running. Oh goodness, these are hell fire. Whoa, hello. Were you hiding in the blood? These are just hellfire demons. Hellfire demons. They're not the other D word. They're hellfire demons. Whoa. Let's go back here. Go back here a bit. Go around the corner. Well, that's appropriate. Die in a bunch of flames. Well, the hard part is done, though. Going through all those toxic guys without dying. So, anyways. Won't be too hard to get souls back and everything like that. And yeah, these buggy things can just do like an electric kind of, or not electric, but a big fiery whip thing at you if you're not careful. So yeah, now we'll just go back, get the souls, and then we are going to go up to the tippy top. And honestly, I think I'm gonna upgrade the katana I have. Well, let's see. It's gonna be annoying. Okay, I think I'm not gonna get the other katana, at least for the foreseeable future, because it will be a little bit of a pain to do properly. So I'll just stick with the katana I have. I'll still be ninja-ish. So where are my souls? My souls are right there. Go down through the souls. Alright, retrieved. And let's just climb this ladder. We don't need to fight all these folks. Alright, so, done with that. And also, at least for the time being, so we can wear this red crimson stuff if we want. Anyways, what I am going to stick with is the Shadow Mask. I'm going to put on my Wanderer's coat with my Wanderer boots, and I'll put the rest in... oh, I am slow. I guess I'll go ahead and get the Havel's ring on so we can go fast. But yeah, I just feel like the Wanderer's gear is a bit more suited to what I want to do. Actually, I'll go full Wanderers. When I come back down here, I'll go switch back. I just like the kind of semi-cloak and stuff that you get. Alright. And actually, let's go ahead. If I dropped that... Alright. Yeah, I don't need the claymore anymore. It's just mainly for those little guys to swat them down. And we are going to be running past all these folks because I don't want to bother. We have more important things to do. And I mean, we'll let them live and continue to play with each other in this hallway. I'm sure they have a lot of fun throwing their dung pies at each other. I could... No. We're not going to do that yet. So, one thing I could do is go so you might remember this. This is where I found the first Firekeeper soul way back when. Oh, and actually, this will save me time. 100%, I'm glad I remembered. Let's go talk with this smith.
This is unusual. More importantly,
Yeah.
Ricky was once an
Alright, sorry I'm skipping it. Are you trying to attack him, bro? Are you trying to attack him? Then how do you die? Oh, well, that's how you die.
Have you? It's safe here, although I'm
It is safe there, yes. Alright, so, let's... Oh, I don't have any Titanite shards. Let's... And he does not sell any. A pity.
Don't let me.
So, the equipment that he can modify, he can basically turn my weapons magical, which does some physical damage, but also starts doing magical damage. If I was a build that used a lot of intelligence, it might be good to enchant some of my weapons like that, but because I'm not doing intelligence, I'm not going to bother with that. Now I might do that later on, like once I get Dex to a level where I'm happy with and want to just do a little bit of alternate forms of damage. Yeah, I can switch them around like that, but for the time being, no intellect. Oh, I need to come back to life. I have been running around with no life forever. Please reinforce my flask. Thank you. Alright, so we gotta go to the other blacksmith. So before I spend my souls on leveling, I'll actually get the, whoops. And actually, another thing, because we're starting to get a little bulked up on some of our things here. Let's we don't need the falchion. I'll keep the katana. I'll put away the large club. I'll throw away the halberd. Keep the whip. I'll actually use the whip a little bit on this next part just to show you what it looks like. Don't need the eagle shield. And then for armor, yeah, I don't need the hard leather. Does that give you poise? No, it doesn't. So yeah. All right, and then hard leather boots because I like the Wanderer's boots better. And I don't want any of the black leather stuff right now. I don't need any of the sealer stuff. I'll keep the shadow garb. And then, yeah, I don't need the boulder's helm. All right, cool. All right, so yeah, we are going to go. Oh yeah, come back to life. Yes. And then let's equip that whip and see how much amazing damage it does. Yeah. Virtually ineffective against armor and tough scales. Not intended for battle. If you two-hand it, it does... Yeah! Yeah! We'll just leave it one-handed, though. So these folks, if you're kind of going the faith route, You can kind of go a different way with them and stuff like that. I will skip it for now. I know I was initially intending to do this as kind of a foolish playthrough, but it's definitely a little bit more relaxed and stuff like that at the moment. And I just noticed this little hair is just sticking out, so it looks like I have like a little pointy thing down here. I don't know. Alright, so let's see how we do against these guys. I do want to try to get some Titanite shards, and these are the best. This is the best chance for it. Ow. So he cannot parry me with this. As long as I have this, he cannot parry me. The whip is one of those weapons that you cannot parry. But is also, as you might have noticed, not the best. Also, I cannot riposte them. So, that's the whip, folks. No more of that nonsense. Alright, let's just clown these guys. I was hoping at least one would drop. Nothing dropped, though. Alright. Let's see if the guys outside drop anything. Otherwise, it's time to spend a bit of money. Eh? Nope. One more guy over here. Or the spear guy and the other Baldur's Night guy. Hey, one. Oh well. That saves us 800 souls. Because, yeah. Can you let go of me? Can you let go of me? I love you too. Love you too, buddy. Alright. So. I love the ragdolls. Okay. So, yeah. Go into the smith. Upgrade what we can. Probably at least maxing out the katana. And then we'll see if we have enough for the Baldur's side sword. Oh, yeah, I forgot. The large ember, it lets you increase your weapons from +5 to +6 or +10. Normally, otherwise, you can only go up to +5. So let's see. We need to get, I think, 9 more. Let's see if that will be enough to fully upgrade this. Yeah, there we go. And I'll go ahead and buy one more just to get the Baldur's side sword. Ah, whoops. And you can also upgrade your armor too. Whenever I find an armor set I really want to stick with, I might start doing that. At least for the chest and legs. It doesn't really help with the gloves and helm. Alright, so modify equipment. This is how you get to, initially at least, your the next set of levels for your weapon. After you do this, then you can go back to reinforced equipment, and it tells you what you need. So I need another large Titanite shard. So I might be able to get some later.
Neither of us want this.
I don't want to go hollow either. Okay, so let's see. Alright. It's a slow roll. Okay. It's a slow roll after all. Yeah, I think I'm going to be sticking with that for a while, so... And to go with the theme, boop, 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 boop. Alright. And yeah, we don't believe in shields. There we go. There we go. Ninja Gaiden, baby. Alright. Do I have much to level up? Nope. So yeah. Alright. So the area that I was talking about, and let's see how much more damage that I'm doing now that with a fully upgraded Uchigatana. And actually, I don't need the Havel's Ring. Okay, good. I was just making sure I didn't have the Havel's Ring equipped as well. Ah. Whoop. Heck. Yep. Quite a bit of damage. I like that. That'll definitely help in the next couple of fights that I'll be doing. So, you might have noticed, well, I might have been facing the wrong way, but you might have noticed that every once in a while, there's this. And if you roll at a good time, you actually can go on top of the level a bit. So the first thing we need to do, though, and the main reason why I want to go to the beginning of the game, is picking up that. So, again, I don't know if you remember, or if I even showed it off, but there was a doorway that was locked whenever we started the game, and there was no way to, at the time, to unlock it. That's the key that we need to unlock that door, and that will get us the ring that will let us move so much easier throughout the swamp area. So now, we go up, and, well, there's some eggs here. Do you remember what took us from the beginning of the game to here? Egg form. You have to kind of sit like this for a little bit. It just wants to make sure that you're not making a mistake. And there we go. Alrighty, so we're off and back to here. So if we want to go back to the beginning, or to Firelink Shrine, we just pour them up into a ball here. So, while we've been away, things have changed. These folks have upgraded to using torches, for example. Still just as easy to kill, though. Just a little bit more dangerous in the damage department. So whenever we come in here, we're gonna swing around widely for just a moment. We'll come back here later. Oh, hello. Alrighty, so let's smash some things up. So there's also a second reason to come down here, and it gets you an item that you need to access a secret level. Semi-secret level, it's pretty obvious, but... Alright, so... you might see at the other end of the hall, there is not a bow-wielding hollow, but a sword-wielding Black Knight. And there's not a lot of room to dodge. It's just you, and him, and hopefully a parry. So unfortunately, when he blocks like that, I can't do a lot of damage, but I'm hopefully stacking up the bleed. But I guess it doesn't need it. So I will go ahead and go back to the bonfire. Because I don't really want to kindle any of these because I'm never coming back here. Now, if I was doing like multiple playthroughs, like New Game Plus Plus, whatever, like anything that you've kindled does remain that way. And these Black Knight guys that I'm killing, they don't respawn. So you might remember our old friend that I took care of. He didn't really appreciate that though. And he's coming out to kill me. He'll be out to kill you no matter what you do. If you let him live, or not let him live, but let him kill himself, or if you kill him. How dare you kick me? Ow. And for our efforts, he drops the shield. Thank you. Alright, so we don't need to go up there yet. Excuse me. Alright, let's repair some stuff. Can we level up yet? We're so close. We'll spend a couple souls. Alright, let's spend some of this, I think. Let's just do 2. I think it should be enough. I believe it should. Yeah, alright. Let's see. So that's 3 damage, but I think it's time to bump up the health a little bit. Let's get vitality to 20, and then we'll start building back our damage. Or maybe vitality to 15. Probably 15. That sounds better. Alright, so we are going back to our original cell. And we're going to fight one more guy. Again, tight, narrow, just you and him. Let's try that one more time. There we go. That should be it. Ooh. Well now. A Black Knight sword. It's neat. Blah. Yeah, it's definitely hefty, but it definitely, the damage on it does scale a lot better than normal weapons that I have. Like unupgraded, it's already doing almost 80 more damage per swing, and that's unupgraded. I still like this, the katana. I'll still stick with that just because it is faster. And it is easier to upgrade because you need special materials to upgrade the Black Knight weapons and stuff. So, moving on to the bonfire, and then we are going to face the boss of this area. It is completely optional. You really do not need to do it, but we'll see how we do. First off, though, Okay, you know what? I'll use a humanity. I'll be using the humanity sooner or later, anyways. So, and that does give you a full heal. All right, so Here we go! Poof. So basically a bigger, badder version of the one we fought earlier. Because when he swings his hammer, you have to be a little bit more careful now. Because it will create a shockwave, like so. But he might just get into this pattern. I won't. But as you might have noticed, I'm doing a lot of damage with the katana because he's very fleshy and not resistant to bleed at all. So just 3 swings and he takes a whole huge chunk of damage. So yeah, this is one of the reasons why I wanted to bring the katana down. It makes this fight a lot easier. Like any bleed weapon, just bring it and you'll have a much easier time if you're having trouble with this boss. So, and also 20k. Also, Titanite Slab. That's what you need to get your weapon upgrade to the full plus 15. So this would drop you off here, which if you had a tough time with that fight, the Black Knight that's right, down there, will start coming for you. So it's not fun. So yeah, I like to try to take them out just first and separately and then go from there. So, did that with a minimum of issues. Many friends have pointed that out to me, that this is the game about attacking the backside of various enemies. I do that quite a bit. There are definitely going to be some enemies that is not going to be possible for. Well, I shouldn't say not possible, but a lot harder to do. Again, this is still kind of the intro-ish of the game. Ow! Ow! Calm yourself. So yeah, that's fire damage for you. Alright, so we'll go back down and yeah, we'll what I'll actually do, because it is almost 9ish, I think, or it's past 9, wow. I'll defeat the second big boss to get the next phase of the game going. And I was gonna ask, like, I was just doing this today because, yeah, I probably lost about 300 gigs of music that I have been collecting for many, many years. I'm hoping that they're able to recover all the data. I was in the process of slimming it down so I could get it to fit on my Dropbox and stuff. So, because I was worried that exactly this thing would happen. So, yeah. So, I was just doing this, the Dark Souls run today, just to kind of relax and get past that. But if you all are interested in seeing me just play this as a full, at least, getting to the end of the game, I am also down for that, if people want to see that. You know what, we're close enough to... I have a bunch of extra souls. We will use one of these. That should be enough. Whoops. Not leave, you silly goose. Alright, almost there. Alright, let's use... let's use 2 of these. That should be enough. Yeah. Alright, yeah. 15 is good health. Alright. I like that amount. And then we'll start doing dex a bit more. So yeah, I'll just go to the... hello. I'll just go to the second boss. So that does mean that I will be uncouth for a moment. Still at a fast roll, though, that's what matters. Because, yeah, I gotta go back through the swamp, and it is gonna be poisonous. Alright. Hello. Alright, and then when we land here, I'm going to just send that back up. Because I have a habit of... yeah, you know what, let's top ourselves off. Or actually, I'll use that for a little while. Just because everything we kill will restore a bit of health. Okay, so... we're going back in. Oh, hello, Chell. How are you? Are you hungry? I will get you something better than the dung pie that these guys have, for sure. That's all these guys have are dung pies. You don't want that. And actually, I'll go ahead and explore the level, and then I'll defeat the boss. So we'll be going a little bit longer than normal. I hope you all understand. But yeah, if you do want to see a full playthrough to the final boss, let me know. Not quite one-shot killing them, but close. Maybe just a little bit more. Alright, and then gotta get back down through this way. Whew, that could have been bad. And then hopefully land here, so we don't fall off into the swamp again. Oh, and the whole friggin' reason... Okay, I'll get that off stream. I forgot to get the ring that lets us go through the swamp. Yeah, so many splinters, you know? Oh, yeah. So, I wanted to be able to fight Mildred in the swamp area, but I can't because I will be so slow. So I'll just let her come to me. Come on. You know, you want to come over here. Again, anyone who's not wearing armor is very susceptible to this. And the butcher knife. And actually, I think the... let me see here. We'll level up some decks. Meh, yeah. I mean, basically no armor. So the boop-a-doop-a-doo. Let's see, where is it? The butcher knife. I think in part 3, this actually helps you regain some health every time you hit with it. I don't know if it does in this one. But yeah, like I said, it's a really good strength weapon that's pretty fast. So, let's see, anything else I need to put away? Yeah, you know what, I'll keep it around for funsies, in case there's anything else we want to try that on. The Crest Shield, it's a little bit improved in that it has 80% magic resistance. So I'll keep that around, and whenever I do find a boss that does a lot of magic nonsense. Let's see, and I think I have most of these. I'll put on the Wanderer gear again after I leave here. Okay, we don't need that. Whoops. Don't need that. Alright, cool. Alright, so we're just gonna go for the boss. So basically, you're going to be rolling. If you don't have the rusted ring that you find in the beginning of the game, then you're going to be basically doing this thing. So in order to speed that up, though, just fast roll. I think this is a large Fight Night shard. It is. I probably should have grabbed that on the way. Up to the smith and stuff. Now I could go by the by Rickhelm. I forget Rickert. I forget. To have him upgrade my katana, even though it's a +6 to a +7, because once you've gotten it into a set level like that doesn't need modifying to the next level, any blacksmith can upgrade stuff like that. I'm pretty sure anyways. So, these guys, they're super fun. They just lay there. They have eggs in their back. Guess what happens if you kill them? Their eggs burst. Guess what the eggs are? Face huggers. Guess what happens if you wait long enough after the face hugger got you? You explode. Or your head explodes anyways. Not kidding. So I am not going to do that though. Alright, so I'll get rid of that. I don't want to accidentally use it. And I will heal up. What do these messages say? A gorgeous view ahead. Okay. Need a chest. Okay. Be aware of amazing chest. Okay. Well, let's summon Abimelech. And our former enemy is now an ally. That is the sack, I think, actually. That is the sack helmet. So if I wanted to put on the sack, that's what would be happening. I don't want to put on the sack. Alright, and we'll summon Maneater. Alright, and then we do a bow. Or a hurrah, I guess. Sure, we'll do that. Alright, and we will go into this, changing our equipment into the blue Tearstone ring in case I get low on health. And here we go. Probably should censor some of this for YouTube. I think it'll be fine. I think we'll get past the censors. It's because it's not all spider. It's not all spider. It's half spider, half woman. And of course the tastefully placed hair. Now this is where if you have like a halberd or something like that, it would be, it's very easy to stun her. Because if you hit her proper self, then you actually, whoop, and that's a big boom. Whenever she does that kind of bow like that. Oh no, Phantom. But yeah, if you have the halberd and do like your overhead attack with it, ow. I'm sorry, Maneater. I'm sorry. Just trying to dodge, getting away from. Also, if you, this is one enemy where if you attack her back, she does a huge kind of annoying radius attack. And it's hard to predict it because you can't see behind her. Okay, I'm actually going to heal up the full just because if that does hit me, that does have a chance of killing me. I did not realize I was that surrounded by lava. Oh no. Oh well. One more time without the oops, I think. The floor was literally lava, yes. Alright, let's reverse that hollowing. And I thought the bleed effect would have a little bit more... What? I don't know if you saw this. Let's see if we can make it happen again. Oh well. My leg was like sticking up like this. My cross-legged self. It's almost like it was like... Eh. I can't even make it happen for me. Because that would be... My leg is broken. I need medical attention. Help me. Okay, so back in there. And back to lava funness. Yeah, there's very little way, unless you have like maxed out poison resist, to make it here without getting poisoned. Alright, so one more time. No oops, hopefully. Also, the reason why I go that way is there's a bunch of giants that will throw things at you. And because you're in the swamp area and you're slowed already, it's very easy to get hit and knocked down and stuff like that. So be wary of attacking these things, yes, very much so. Alright, no second guy to help us out this time, so let's just get Maneater Mildred, because I like having one other person as a potential distraction. Let's go ahead and top off, and then let's go. Sorry folks, no second cutscene. We're just going right in it. So that's a lot. Of lava-ish. Let's go ahead and bring her away from there. Come over here. Come over here. Come on. Come over here where the lava is not floor. Whoop. Ah, okay. Whoop. Yeah, so for whatever reason, even though Maneater Mildred is not wearing almost anything, she is just super tanky against fire. I don't know why, like, she's just running through all that lava and stuff like that. She's just, I don't know. Anyways, also the more people that you have helping you out, the more hit points a boss will have. So since the guy died pretty much in the beginning, unfortunately for him, see, look, she's just walking through it like tank damage, tank damage, tank damage. But anyways, so this was our first kind of big soul. The soul that we use can create 2 different boss items or boss weapons once we get to that point. So the first thing that we'll do is just do this. So that's the second bell. The second out of 2 bells. And now that we have the second bell ringing, this guy goes, oh, I need to do something. I need to do something with this chain. Let me pull on this chain. That was my destiny. It was foretold. I have been here for thousands of years, waiting to do just this, and now my job is done. I don't know. I mean, good job, Giant, I guess. As you can see, he's as big as that gateway. And yes, we can fight him. So we'll just jump down here. This is an elevator for much later in the game. And this is a secret door. So this is a secret covenant.
Oh dear, what have we here? Are you a new servant?
Yes, because if someone asks you if you're a servant, you say yes.
You have no eggs. No matter.
Yeah, if your head exploded and you had eggs on your head, then you get a different chat with this guy. Again, you can find that on YouTube somewhere. I don't want to wait and sit here for 10 minutes for that to happen. So, let's talk. Hello. You look very much like a pale version of the lady we fought upstairs. Oh, you have nothing to say though. Well, she is another Firekeeper that can help reinforce our Firekeeper flask if we add more souls. But she says nothing. So unfortunately with that, okay. Alright, I will actually do 2 more things. Sorry, I'm keeping you folks longer than necessary. Oh, and I'll level up. Let's just get Dex. Let's get Dex to 40. Because that will be a lot of damage, and... or at least compared to what I'm doing right now. And then I can start looking at survivability and maybe upgrading some other stuff. So... because if I'm going for the other ninja sword, I'm going to have to leave here, and I'm not coming back here for a long while. So... there are a lot of these things. We will attack none of them. There is actually one thing that we will attack. And it should be fairly fast and easy. Alright, there's a boss gate. There's a boss gate. Where's the boss at, though? Whoa, don't want to fall off. Where's the boss at, though? I didn't see it. Well, we'll keep on going. Alright, I'm ready. I'm ready, coach. Where's the boss? Where's it at? Where's it at? Yes, I. Alright, so we're gonna keep on going. Ooh, did I see a stretch? Oh. Do y'all want to see a Jenna? Does Carolyn want to see a Jenna? I hide. I hide you. I hide you. I'm kidding. I'm hiding you. Alright, so the boss comes out a little bit later. Oh, you have a Bosco? Well, then that must be shown. I mean, people are here for the Bosco and the dogs and the cats. And the chill scratching your head. So, yeah. Jen is not real, it's just a recording. Carolyn does say, oh, hello. Hello. The critter cam. Yeah. The PlayStation is not as filled with critters as otherwise. I'll edit that out. So, hello. How are you, boss? You are we fighting? Are we fighting? No, are we fighting? Okay, no fighting. Okay, cool. Alright, I'm cool with that. Alright. Hello? Hello? Hi. I fight? You wanna fight? You wanna fight? Alright, I'll let you cool off. Alright, so anyways. Ooh, an item. Alright. You okay with me taking this? You mind? Attack me if you don't want me to take it. I'm gonna say silence is permission in this case, so we'll take it. Oh no! Why? Alright. And now we gotta run. We gotta run real fast. because he can one-shot us at this level, because you're not supposed to be here yet. We'll go this way. You're a ninja, I can't see you. Yeah, I guess that's right. Okay, well, I could feel the rumble of that. Let's just keep on running, keep on running. Just run. We can leave. We can leave once we get to the exit. We can leave once we get to the exit. Why are you fighting? Why are you fighting there? Don't do that. That's dumb. Just leave. Just leave. Just leave. Oh no, we can't leave. We're stuck. Oh no, we're stuck. We're gonna die. We're gonna die. Oh no. I can block this. I'll block everything you take at me. You're giving me. Oh. Well, I mean, if you're gonna do that, then I'll just do this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this. And this, and this, and this, and this, and this, in one shot. Boom. Easiest boss ever. And he does like a feeling thing like, why did you hurt my one weak point, my fist? Anyways, once he dies, all the lava cools down. And those the first mini boss I fought this stream episode, they're now normal enemies down here. So I'm definitely not gonna do that. But mainly I did it to get some extra souls and because that armor is pretty badass, actually. So with that though, I am gonna go to the bonfire. I'm not gonna come back down here for a long time. I'm not even wanting to go for that item because, yeah, look at all those guys down there. Look, those are basically bosses, and there's 5 of them, and another one down there. I'm not in a position where I can take 5 bosses on as normal enemies right now. But I will be. I will be. So I'll show you what. Okay, I'll fight the snails. Let me just level this up. Oh gosh, it takes so many souls to level now. All right. So So yeah, you can see they're praying. They are praying. They are no longer praying because that is dead. Now these guys, if they come after you and they hit you, oh nope. I don't know if it's a regular hit or not. Nope. Yeah, so anyways, that's a... No, I'm done. I guess we will see next stream if my head explodes. So if you're all okay with it, I'll just do this to kind of relax while I'm waiting for the results of my music drive thing. And yeah, I hope you all had fun. I had fun running this. But yeah, I'll go ahead and head to the other safer bonfire, and then off stream I will grab the ring and stuff like that, so you don't need to spend another like 30 minutes me going back up the ladder, then getting the ring, then coming back down, and all that nonsense. So basically, we will start where I end this stream. So I'll do a little... I'll just do a little hello, Yatai, and then watch them all start coming after me. No, thank you. We're off. We're done. We're not doing any of that. But yeah, so... But because I did kill the boss of this area, I don't need to be worrying about getting invaded or anything for the rest of this level. So that's a minor plus. So yeah, poison lasts a lot longer than toxic. Or I guess it depends on your resistance level or whatever. But it does not do nearly the the damage as the other one, so. Poison okay, toxic is not. Well, folks, I think that'll be it for tonight. Thanks for joining me and hanging out and chatting a bit, and I hope you all have a good rest of the evening, and yeah, and maybe next time we'll get some more critters on the cam and stuff like that. Like, okay, like seriously, like for almost all night I've been playing. Okay, Counter Kitty, you're gonna get up. You're gonna get up for a minute. Alright. This cat... Okay, this cat does not want to get up. I will... Okay, alright, fine. But anyways, this cat was kneading my back. Like, basically, almost the entire stream. Like, going like... Doing that thing. Sometimes claws, sometimes not. But yeah. Like, okay, let's see if I can lift the chair up so you can see that way. Okay, let's see. This cat, right there, kneading my back. So much. Anyways, we'll see if Kitty does that again tomorrow, because she likes to just be wherever I'm at. No dog cam. I'm sorry. Chill, I'm sorry. No doggy cam today. But anyways, folks, take care. Thank you so much. Have a good night. Stay safe. Bye-bye, Zels. I agree.